Yo, how's everyone doing? So today we are starting another beautiful rewire in this lovely house with ridiculously high ceilings. I mean, I still can't even reach them. So that's what we're doing today. So we're going to be starting on the old rewire. So rewires, everyone knows who follows the channel, is my favourite day on the first day. First day, favourite day. First day, favourite day? Yeah, that's right. So, I've already been here, so I've done all the electrics for the bathroom because the clients have just not long bought the house and they are going to be completely renovating it all the way through. So it's a really, really cool project. Lovely, lovely people to work for as well, might add. So I've already been in, put a temporary board in, so that all that powers, as it stands right now, it just powers the bathroom, which I'll show you later on. It's absolutely stunning. Wow, beautiful. So we've still got in existence this old bad boy. That's going to be coming out. We're going to run some temporary sockets in its place for now, so we can run everything from it. We've got a rig up, so we're going to do this sort of in stages-ish sort of thing, because they are living here. They are not here as we speak right now, but they are living here, and it's all go, go, go. So, like the ceiling, classy, stay classy, like it. So that is fantastic. Oh, I don't normally make myself a cup of tea when I'm here, but these customers are wicked and they've already left out OTs and some tea and oh yeah, fantastic. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, make sure you do. Links in the corner, let's get that out of the way. So I had a few meetings with the clients as we're going, and look at this. I got a room plan, and not only that, come on, let's get in here. Let's get in. Check this out. Yeah, buddy. Check that out. So everything's out, all pushed into here, and we are ready to go. So one of the reasons why the customers fell in love with this house, and this is one of the reasons why we've got to really try our very best. Now, they're not under no illusion that potentially things might go horribly wrong, and that's fine. So we've got, I think this one's dado rail, picture rail, ornate coving, and then you've got, I don't know what that one's called. Let's just go with decorative moulding. Let's go with decorative moulding. So we've got to try and keep everything intact where we can. Now, the clients, like I said, they're going through the whole house. They're doing the whole thing. They are rattling through. So I can cut the carpets, do whatever I need to do, but also I'm going to be using our Metabo chaser to the absolute limits, because the plaster work in here is very, very dubious and we're not sure whether it's all going to come off. And if it does, that's fine. They're under that impression. But if we can limit that, then winner. But yeah, so first things first, I'm going to get my brew sorted, going to get that on, and then I'm going to get all the kit in so I know what I'm doing. And then I think, because it's a 3-story bad boy here, I'm going to start rewiring all the very, very top first. So anyway, brew time. Okay, so what we're going to do, so I've just had my tea, I've got a load of kit in. So what I'm now going to do is start planning my cable routes, okay? So that's something that's a little bit on the first day. Like I say, love the first day because it's full strip out, but also it's a day of planning the routes. Now, I've got to get up to the 3rd story. So just underneath there is where the board is. So we're going to roll that carpet back. And I think the plan will be that we're going to do 150mm channel here, so then we can go up that way, because obviously using the old prescribed zones. Yeah, little features like this, you see, little features like that need to stay in. And coming up to the 3rd floor. So up here, eventually I think there is going to be another sort of toilet area there. Just have a little, there's my loft access, nice. Check out the map, so this will weird you out. So I've got 2 doors. There you go, look. It's all smashed out. So the clients have already been up here and demoed the living daylights out of everything, so that's quite cool. Oh, it's raining by all accounts. Fantastic. Yeah. Like I say, this is why I always do this. I just strip everything out because it's dangerous. You don't really know what the hell is going on with everything. So they've had all the windows and doors done. Let's talk about the kitchen just in time. It's hammering it down now. Oh, you can't see that anyway. So yeah, so I think what they've asked for is on the notes, if I can concentrate on upstairs first, because then that gives them more. But I think this is going to be 3rd floor. There's going to be a bedroom up here. So looking at it, is that you're going to have bed on there. USBs, double sockets either side. Double socket. Oh, they're having a dressing area behind by the looks of it. Double area. Landing. Yeah. So it's centre ceiling light, which is this up here. But yeah, so quite a cool little bit to get on with. Up here originally, there is that board. Okay, so that board feeds the lights and the sockets up here. You've also got an electric shower, which is that one. All this can all go. So I think for temporary wise now, I think it's just a light in there for now, or a feed, until they know what they're doing. But again, it's like all the plaster work, you see. So the plastering is probably all going to take a bit of a pasting. So again, carpet up here. We'll get that flipped back out of the way. And then we can concentrate on getting the cables from down the very bottom all the way up here, because that is where they want me to start. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's go and get some of the floors up. Okay, so we've ripped the floor up there, so we've got a route. You can see where the cables all go back down to the board. So let's just whip the floor off. Whip the floor off. Whip the floor up, even. So the best way I find to lift the carpets is by using these. So let's show you. So what I tend to find, that if you use that and the help of the camera, your grips, cutters, whatever, in a corner, you tend to be able to peel that back. Now with the carpet, they always flip down to the first tread, and then once you've gone to there, you can just fold it back. So let's get this floor up. One of the things I try and do as soon as I've lifted up the floor is try and have a look to see whether there's any boards that have already been took up. In this case, it looks like none of them have in this location. Joists also run a different way. So what I'm going to do, for just ease, I'm going to whip up this whole carpet, I'm going to roll it and shove it in that toilet area, because I think it's just going to get in my way. Okay, carpet gone, so she's in there. If you're looking to dispose of a body, then I'm not your man, because it's not very neat. But yeah, on that point. So, carpet's gone. This board here runs through, that's been up, and then we're going to whip it all the way through there. That one's been up as well, so we'll get that one sort of gone as well. Yeah, so what I need to do is gain access into that corner there, so we'll sort of do a little exploration hole, should we say. So we'll get this and that up, because those two look like they may have been up. That one definitely, not sure about this one. And then that one, I'll be able to have a little look, make sure there's nothing hidden underneath there. But yeah, so what we'll do, we'll whip those bad boys up. Now, obviously you've got to be careful, because there is some pipes and stuff around this vicinity, so I've got to make sure I don't go through any of those. So we'll set a depth on the skill saw to make sure it just goes through, so we don't catch any pipes. So, right, let's whip this bad boy up. Popped up the board. Now there is some cables there as well. Some cables are about 200 mil away, but you can't really take that for granted, because back in ye olden days, they never really bothered about running things straight and all the rest of it, because they didn't bother. It was one of those things where they just went, yeah, it's okay, if I need a socket from there, they'll just bosh it over and all that sort of stuff. Not to that extreme, but it was, you know, nothing straight and true. So I am mindful. I can't see anything here, so where it comes up, so cables are all going down into the board there. I can't see anything going up the wall, so what I'm going to do is go and get the level. I marked out my 150, which is just there, so I've got that space there to play with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my laser a laser level. I'm going to run my normal level, in fairness, all the way up, so that I know my 150 mark for definite. And then what I'm going to do is probably use a normal chaser rather than the Metabo on that. The only reason why, I don't really want to do that, but the only reason why, because of the cables in there, if I catch all that anyway, it's pointless. With the normal chaser, it's a little bit more forgiving in that instance. So let's go and get the steps and get the level, because yeah, that's not great. Okay, so as expected, the plaster has just fell off the walls. So it's literally just turned to dust. It's old, the plaster dries out, we knew this was going to happen. It's inevitable, that's the actual word I was looking for. So I've now got my route down and up. So I've used the SDS with the 10mm on just to sort of scratch out top and bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get the banding strap, fire all that on, because then I know that I'm all good to go, and then I can start running some cables. So bear with me while I go and get some banding strap. Right, we've got a problem, and a pretty major problem. It's very early doors. Yeah, right, there's only one thing for it. While that kettle's doing its thing and working its magic, so you're going to come with me to the top floor. Now, obviously, in all good jobs, you're trying to crack on, get on with everything as fast as you can, earn your monies and all the rest of it, yeah? Now, it suddenly dawned on me how thin these floor joists are on the third floor. And it made me think, that can't be right. Now, as a business, we do loft conversions, all the rest of it. So I know a thing or two about building regs. Now, these are 3.5 inches. So that's 3.5 inches, and the previous whoever has drilled through a 32mm hole. So that's not good. So historically, what has happened is somebody's converted this into a loft conversion as such, but just straight on the ceiling joist. Because I was walking around, I thought, oh, this is a bit sketchy, this. Carried on, and then a light bulb moment. I thought, what am I doing? So I can't do it. So I've just sent a little video over to the customer and said to them, look, this is where we're at, this is what needs to happen. So we're going to have to change the plan. So there is talks. So what I'm having to do now is I'm going to rewire it slightly different. So this is day one, and it is rewiring differently now. So what I'm going to do is going to bring everything down. So it's all going to come up from the bits where you've already saw down in that corner. I'm then going to go through into that bit. We're going to go down here, through into this like loft space, and then we're going to go up into said ceiling void, and then we're going to bring it down into the room and then drop it down from above. It's going to be the only real way of sorting this out at the minute, but yeah, what an absolute disaster. There's no other way of doing it, it's just massive headache.